looking at is a bunch of notes, right? And if this is all we had, music would be da 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 da. No place to take a breath. Da 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 again. You know, gotta have a rest so that you go da 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 da. Well, we have to indicate that space so that the musician knows how long to rest exactly. Otherwise, it could be da 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 da. Right? That means no meter. Somebody does not have time in their mind to know that it falls in a specific place, so that we can create notes and rests, and they all have value. Okay? So now, what simple thing, we just have to learn the rest symbols for the note symbols that we learned last week. If I have a whole note, the whole note rest hangs down from the second leg. It's going to hang out for the whole measure. Hangs out from the second line, it's going to hang out for the whole measure. The half note rest just sits down for a little bit, sits on the middle line. So the whole note rest hangs out for the whole measure. The half note rest just sits for a spell. So it sits. Okay, if you can remember it that way. Okay, quarter note. It's like a backwards 3. That's a quarter note rest. Backwards 3. Eighth note is a little 7 like that. Got a little dot, and then it's a 7. Okay, then we have a 16th note, and it's the same thing as that, except for it's got 2 flags. Same as the 16th note with 2 flags. This is the rest with 2 flags. Okay? Guess what the 32nd note does? Same thing. And the 64th note, guess what? Same thing. Okay? Now you got all your rests. Well, the beginning part of your rests. If this was one measure, and then suddenly we would have 2 notes to that, 2 notes to that, and then we would have 2 eighth notes to that quarter, and see the way they're spaced in the measure? You know, it's just, here's a beat, there's a beat, there's a beat, there's a beat. In reality, you want to be able to put a line down the middle of the measure, so that when you're reading it, you can see the first half of the measure, and you can see the second half of the measure. This way, the whole thing is laid out. And, you know, right now it seems, well, gee, there's all these little cues, why am I? Well, we're just identifying things and talking about it now. When someone counts off a tempo, I'll show you how fast these notes go. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's over. That's how fast you're reading. So, we want to set it up so it can be read correctly at that speed.